You might be sitting there, maybe you're not a Christian, and you're thinking, what's the big deal? What's so important about the mind? And the big deal about the mind is that your mind shapes you. Your mind shapes the way that you live your life. Everything about you, what you do, how you feel, those things are determined by your mind. There's no insignificant thoughts. Every single thought is powerful. Some of you are still being controlled by the thoughts that you were told as a kid. You believed a lie as a young boy or as a young girl, and you're still being controlled by that lie. Some of you were told, you're ugly, and you might be the most beautiful woman in the world. You might be Audra, but you think that you're ugly. You may have been somebody may have told you that you were clumsy. Maybe you're not very clumsy, but you believe yourself to be clumsy, and now you are clumsy as an adult because somebody told you that as a kid. Maybe they told you you were fat, and you might be skin and bones, but you think you're fat because your mind tells you that, and your mind is shaping the way that you feel and the way that you behave. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if the statement was true or untrue. The truthfulness of the statement doesn't matter whatsoever. If you believe the lie, then it's shaping the way that you live your life, because thoughts are powerful. And so God says you need a mental transformation. Our minds need to be transformed. Other reason you should care about your mind is because your mind is the major battlefield for spiritual warfare. You might not be a believing person, but you probably know the struggle of doing things that you don't want to do and not doing the things that you do want to do, and that tug of war. The Apostle Paul talked about that in Romans chapter 7. Why is it that I keep doing the things that I hate, and why can't I do the things that I want to do? What's up with that tug of war? That's a mind issue. That habitual sin that you can't seem to get over. You do it over and over and over again, and every time you do it, you feel guilty, and you know you're going to feel bad, but you do it anyway. You engage in self-destructive behavior. What is that? Why can't you stop? It's a mind issue. It's up here. It's in your head. And if you can get your mind right, if you can get your thinking right, then you can win the battle for your soul. You can win the battle for your feelings. You can overcome these besetting or habitual sins in your life. If you find yourself tense, you find yourself always under pressure, you don't have any peace in your life, all of those things are mind issues. You can take a drug, and then sometimes when there's a chemical imbalance, those things are necessary, but oftentimes what's off kilter isn't chemicals. What's off kilter is your thinking. You need to have your mind transformed. We need to have a healthy mind.